Our company was founded in 2007. It was a scary time for us. It was the recession. My husband was working for a big company that went under, and he just one day said, "How would you like to start a company?" He brought his experience to the table, and we built our company basically from the ground up.
I'm a mold maker by trade. Worked for a major company in the St. Clair County area for 21 years, from my apprenticeship up to journeyman mold maker, and then into running their tool room. And then in 2007, we started our own business in our garage, in our house. And then now we're in a 10,000 square foot building here in Richmond, Michigan.
We were primarily working for the automotive industry at that point, doing tooling. In about 2017, things started to change. A medical customer knocked on our door and wanted to know if we could reverse engineer a part. So as the medical customer came in, it provided opportunity for us to diversify also into machined parts. Then we ended up at the IMTS show in Chicago, and that's when we were kind of enlightened to Industry 4.0. We had no automation prior to that point. So we have this medical customer asking us to do medical parts. We're still doing tooling for the automotive industry, but how do we scale that up? We've been able to grow our company twofold at least by putting automation in and running robotic lights out machining at night, because you'd have to hire 3 more people at night to get a night shift for a small company. So it has allowed us to take and really mitigate the shortage of workers right now by giving them things that a robot can't do. So I think when people understand automation and robotics, they can see the use for them. But the demand is there, so we have to figure out how to meet it.
By putting a robot in, that takes place of a person that's rather be work during the day and be home at nighttime with his family. And then we have the more highly skilled worker to come in and program and make that possible. We end up working for the medical industry, and that's where most of our automation came into. And we also now applied it to some defense work that we're doing now, supplying parts for the defense industry. We also do parts for aerospace now. We achieved our AS9100 last year, and then about a week after, we have a phone call from a major space customer.
It's a very long, arduous process to certify as a small company with not many people, but it really opened some doors for us.
We've added additional machining capabilities now with using the space customer because of the high tolerance, exotic metals that they use. We've added our turning capability, which we never had before, with a turning center that does a lot of the parts fittings, fuel fittings. And then also added recently a Grobe 350 5-axis machine because of the high tolerance of some of the housings and casings and different things that they require.
So we've tried to improve the shop with our capabilities, our machinery. We put in a quality lab. Now we can, do a lot more quality testing for the parts. We have room in the back to grow, and we're making plans in the future. How do we scale up from here? And some of that includes, we're working with Michigan Manufacturing to put in an MES system right now, just to be able to scale up and keep diversified in the sectors that we're in right now, but be able to have a few more customers, a few bigger customers. So that's our plans for the future.